Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It's a week before my vacation. And can I just say, my vacation is greatly needed. Anywho, let me just dive into several events that happened this weekend. One, there was a rousting party. I want to say rousting? My choice of words. Great festivities, great food, great company. It's a family birthday party for a 2-year-old. My great nephew. And there was lots of crying, a nap, a bubble fight, balloons. I love my family dearly. And, just kind of looking at the dynamics, we're all we got, bottom line. It's my sister and I. We have an older brother, but, family being family. Stuff happens. So it's just my sister and I. But for me, socializing on any level, once I get going, it's okay. But, people being people, I'd rather just keep to myself. But again, I know we're all we have. And we're both getting up there in age. And, we have family dynamics that just, and dysfunction, let me put that. And I know what dysfunction I bring to the table because I'm easily agitated with BS. And I'm easily agitated with, I want to say, people's personal politics about how they conduct themselves. Man, just get through the day and be I don't even want to say the best possible version of yourself, because some of us think we're doing stellar and we're just irritating people, and the people don't have the cojones to confront us in our stuff. I'm the person that usually does that, and then there's a major falling out. And I do it because you're irritating the hell out of me. I'm watching stuff and it's like, that's not cool. That's not cool. And when it gets to be not cool too many times, I'm going to tell you about your happy self. And that happened yesterday, and it's like, it didn't get to the point where, I didn't have a cutoff, but I need to say I was short and with somebody, because it's like I had had enough. It's like, can I be right in my life and in my story? It's like somebody that was just checking. And one of the things they checked me on was very valid, but it was like the level of, it's like, just let me have my story. I can come back and correct my story, but I don't need you fact-checking according to you in the middle of my conveying what I believe to be true. And it's just, okay, back up. And that for me, that's an irritant. I don't mind being corrected, but just let me finish what I'm saying before you start. No, that's not right. No, I don't see it that way. No. So that was one of the things. And like I said, I know what I bring to the table. And one of the things is a hair trigger temper. And I have to, I spend my life working on that. And I get tired of me sometimes. And I should have followed my first mind, because my first thing was I had the days mixed up because I was rushing to do something for this party that was asked of me. So I had the days mixed up, so I showed up early. Then, a whole day early, y'all. I thought it was Saturday, and the event was Sunday. So then I moved some stuff around because I didn't want to leave my sister hanging. And I should have followed my first mind and said, look, I showed up on Saturday. I delivered what I said I was going to deliver. I'm just going to pass. But like I said, I didn't want to leave my sister hanging and by her lonesome, navigating an environment that's, And I'm not as long-suffering as she is, so, I chose to address a couple, 2, 3 things. It was my choice to do so. And I'm okay with that. Then one of the good things about all of this, though, is I got to see one of my amazing favorite grown nephews. I just love him to pieces because he's quiet until he's not. And a couple of times we didn't really have a conversation when I saw him because he was just engrossed with the fellas. And I was like, okay. But we had a really good conversation about, where he is in life. And it was just awesome to see him. And, I need to see him more often. I need to say that. Then I had a talk with the oldest great nephew, because he's, I want to say a teenager, but just getting into his teens. And, I want to let him know that his aunties love him. It's like that awkward age where everything is like self-doubt and finding your way. You got a way, bro. And it's like we're not telling you anything or correcting you on anything because we're mean. We want to make sure that way is clear for you. And again, we love you. So it's, just a family full of boys from, power women that made stuff happen. So it's a very interesting balancing act in providing information, providing care, providing concern, and just letting people know that they're loved. And I think you can't say it enough, and you have to make sure people are receptive to your way of expressing it. So, like I said, it was the angst-filled weekend of socialization for me. And, I have to take those kind of things in increments because I'm not a very social person. I socialize on my terms. And I know I have to be better at that. But I also want to say, in my line of work, the last thing I want to do is have to deal with people and dynamics within my own family. Just, know that I'm here. Check on me occasionally. I'll tell you I'm okay. And let's build from there. Yeah, it's rough, y'all. Kind of hard out here for a Leo, antisocial introvert.